Today I wanted to tell you about a program I do a lot. This is for self-employed borrowers. It's called a 12-month bank statement program. I'll tell you a little bit about how it works. So if you're one of those self-employed people that, go to see the tax man, you just say, hey, write off everything that you can. You look at the tax return, there's $100,000 in gross income and $95,000 in write-offs. Well, let's forget about those tax returns. Why don't you give me 12 months of your bank statements? Now, say you're an IT person who works from home with no overhead, okay? You're providing a service. So once you give us those 10 months of personal or bank statement or business bank statement programs, we have both. We're gonna look at all the deposits in there. And since you said you're an IT person, you work from home, you have no office, we're gonna add up all 12 months of those deposits. We're gonna take 70% of them, we're gonna divide that by 12, and that's gonna be your income for the file. We're not gonna look at tax returns at all. There are different expense ratios for different types of businesses. If you're in the service industry and you have one office and you may have some employees, we're gonna take 50% of those deposits. And then if you're in the product industry where there's generally more inventory, more overhead costs, we're either gonna take 30% or 10% of those deposits. 10% would be more maybe like a restaurant is a great example. Now, if you say, hey, that's not my expense ratio, Dan, well, that's fine too. Just get your bookkeeper or your CPA to tell us what your expense ratio is, and then we can use that within some limitations. So that's just a real quick explanation of the business bank statement program. You do need to own at least 50% of your business. So even if there's two people on, a husband and a wife, and they combined own 50% of the business, that's fine. Or if you own 50, that's fine. Own 100, that's even better. It's got to be a minimum of 50% ownership. But that's how the business bank statement loan works. If you have any more questions on it, just give me a call directly at 808-280-6168. I'd love to tailor it to your particular business and get you pre-approved so you can go on house hunting.